What's up, guys? Saturday, August 2nd, and we had a pretty good morning of fishing out there today. Um, by the way, August 2nd is my brother's birthday, so everybody wish him a happy birthday. He's down in Oswego fishing the Atomic Invitational. I ran the boat this morning. Without him, we had two guys. Had a really good day. Some nice fish out there. We left the dock at 5:30. Cruised out to the 26 and a half, sat down, ran over a nice picture at the 25, saw a lot of bait in there. But in my mind, I said I'm going to stop at the 26 and a half after talking to a few guys yesterday who fished 27 to 30, had a really good day. Stopped at the 26 and a half and had a north troll, 30-degree heading, and 4 rods in the water, and we were 2 for 3. Had a nice fish, lost a nice fish, and a smaller fish. The one we lost was on a diver. I don't know where it was. I was letting it out, and when the fish that we were fighting got to the back of the boat, I just kind of locked it in place there, netted that fish, put it on the floor of the boat. The diver took off, so I had no idea where that was. We turned around, tried to go back through that, and that picture was gone. Got back to the 26 because we had trolled into the 27. Got back to the 26, finally turned it after talking to a few guys that were out deeper, and put it back on a 30-degree heading, and rods started firing again as soon as we got to the 27. Our picture came back on the 27, 28. We had lots of bait out there, lots of fish out there. We just had a great day. Only had 2 guys, like I mentioned. We ran 7 rods today, 4 divers and 2 riggers. Let's just reverse for a second here. Rewind and start over. So we ran 7 rods today, 4 divers, 3 riggers. Low divers on a 1, high divers on a 2.5. We really had our divers sucked up compared to what we have been fishing. So the one side was fishing 100 on the low, 125, 130 on the high. The other side, we were fishing it 150 on the low, 180 on the high. A lot of my big fish today came out of 55, 56, 57 degree water. And that was on my 55 rigger, which was on the center. Probably my best setup today was a duty on the 55 rigger. That was mupped. I don't believe I took anything on the cheater today. The other rigger, I went down with a pair of carbons this morning, and they took maybe 1 bite, but they weren't very good. Sent down some green-eyed ghosts. They weren't down there long, and they fired. They went a couple times today. Deep meat rigger went once today. That was a 2-year-old. There was a lot of fish down deep this morning. Gold 42 seconds spinny fly. That went on a diver once. And then I had a dragon slayer on the high diver out 180 with a fly. That went low diver with a dragon slayer and an electric funeral. Meat rig, that went on the low diver out 150. I think all the divers fired today. All 4 divers fired today, and all 3 riggers fired today. So it was very productive day out there. Mostly salmon. We had 3 salmon in that 20 to 21 pound range. We had a teenager that was probably 15, 16, and then a couple of smaller ones, and we threw back a coho and a handful of other salmon. As we were cleaning fish, the fish basically picked the rods up for me, which was nice since I didn't have my brother with me today. Great bite. 27 to 30 is where most guys were. Most guys had really good days. Sounded like there was a lot of drop fish today. We went 12 for 16. Most of the bites were on our riggers, and we ran 3 strike assists on those riggers, and I can say that we did not lose a fish with the strike assist today. Again, it's something I'm just playing around with. I know there's some guys that swear by it, and the owner has some really good underwater footage and some really good data behind it. Because I had 2 guys today, I didn't feel the need to worry about just putting fish in the boat, so I was able to try something. So I put 3 of those in the water. Very impressed with the results so far. hopefully those continue. They're a little awkward to store and keep rigged on your rod, but we're figuring all that out. And really, it comes down to the results that matter. So that's it for today. We had bites on flies, meat rigs, spoons. Couldn't really ask for a better morning. The guys left here. They both had their personal best salmon. Plenty of meat and smiles for miles. So that's all that really matters. Got the afternoon off. I will be out tomorrow morning for a short trip, and then that'll be the weekend for us. So thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with a report.